What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity NC, and today we are covering Attitude Year Season 2. WWE Raw is War from February 13th, 1999. They were live on a Saturday in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It is one night away from St. Valentine's Day Massacre in your house. And to start off Raw's War, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out. Stone Cold says, Mankind is one tough SOB. No matter what happens in this ring, when I get your ass in the steel cage, I'm going to whoop your ass. You wonder how you're going to screw and get Stone Cold Steve Austin out of the WWE. There isn't anything you can do to get rid of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Vince McMahon, you are the only person standing between my title shot. The first guarantee I'm going to beat your ass. Mankind comes out. Mankind says, either you or I are going to get our asses kicked. The Rock comes out and tells Mankind he is going to kick his ass at Valentine's Massacre. Vince comes out next. Vince says he is so confident he'll be announced the winner. I'm going to guarantee you that not one member of the corporation or a family member will interfere in our match. The corporation with Vince McMahon. If you get involved, I'll fire you and you'll never work for WWE again. After the cage match is over, the WWE for you will never be the same again. To make sure we will have someone impartial, the referee, the match between Stone Cold and Mankind, I will be the guest referee tonight. So we have Stone Cold taking on the WWE champion Mankind. Vince McMahon is going to guest referee that match. He does announce that no member of the corporation can interfere in their main event tomorrow at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. We see Mark Henry watching Deborah put lotion on herself backstage on a TV monitor. And we have D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry taking on one half of the tag team champions, Jeff Jarrett, with Deborah and Owen Hart. Before the match, D'Lo Brown tells Mark Henry he knows he is distracted by Deborah, but he's got someone who is all yours. And that's when we get introduced to Ivory, and Ivory comes out. Ivory shows off to Jeff Jarrett, which allows D'Lo Brown to hit a sky high, and D'Lo Brown gets the win over Jeff Jarrett. And now they have someone in their corner. Ivory and Deborah slap each other, and they get pulled apart. But Deborah has finally met her match, it looks like. Earlier, we see footage of Val Venis and Ryan Shamrock in their hotel room. Val Venis and Ryan Shamrock then come out for an interview. Val says, I'm too busy with Ryan getting a rise out of Ryan. Ken Shamrock runs out and attacks Val. Ken attacks the ref and puts the ankle lock on Jimmy Cordero as the referee. And Ken Shamrock has snapped. Val Venis has been playing with his sister. This doesn't look good. We have the light heavyweight champion Gilbert taking on Goldust. We've seen Usher giving Goldust the blue covered roses and candy. Goldust nails a clothesline and a curtain call, and then Bluedust shows up on the Titantron naked on a couch, and he tells Goldust he will never forget the name Bluedust, allowing Gilbert to roll up Goldust after Goldust has a shattered dreams to Gilbert, and then Goldust gets a blue bath. Very interesting stuff here. Bluedust definitely getting in the mind of Goldust. Earl Hebner says no referees will work the Intercontinental title match. So unless Ken Shamrock has a referee, he will forfeit the title. So after that attack, Ken Shamrock might have to forfeit the title at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. DX come out. Triple H says, Chyna, you want to step into a big guy's game without a bat. You think you're my equal. Let's find out whose arrow will meet the mark. X-Pac says, I slammed the door into Kane's head and made him bleed like a pig. Road Dogg says, Al, I'm going to walk your ass dry. And then Billy Gunn takes off his shirt and he has a referee shirt on. He says, Happy Valentine's Day, because at St. Valentine's Day Massacre, you're looking at your referee for the Intercontinental title match. So DX involved in a lot of happenings at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Next, we have WWE Champion Mankind taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin with Vince McMahon as the referee. Vince tells him that this match is now no disqualification and they are Neanderthals. He tells Stone Cold Steve Austin he wants someone's ass kicked. Stone Cold tells Vince he and Mankind aren't going to get their asses kicked. So Vince is going to get his ass kicked instead, and he's going to kick his ass. Mankind puts Socko on Vince McMahon until the corporation run out. Stone Cold hits a stunner to The Rock, Shamrock, and a double clothesline to Kane to the outside of the ring. Corporation come out again. Vince says, I hope you're all satisfied. Stone Cold Steve Austin, you're going to rue the day. Tonight, Stone Cold, you're going to be in action against each member of the corporation but The Rock in a corporate gauntlet match. So even though Stone Cold was able to take out the corporation, he now has to fight them all later on tonight. Next, we have Visceral and Midian taking on the Godfather with the hose. Uh, this is Midian attacks the Godfather, which then causes a DQ victory for the Godfather. But then Viscera splashes the Godfather twice after this. We see Ken Shamrock and Val Venis fighting backstage. Next, we have the European champion X-Pac defending against Kane with Chyna. During this match, Chyna low blows X-Pac, and then Chyna body slams X-Pac. Chyna goes for a pedigree, but Triple H runs out and pushes Kane into Chyna. Chyna wants X-Pac and Triple H, but Kane pulls her back. Those four people will compete tomorrow night. Al challenges anyone to a hardcore match. Since no one comes out, we'll have one ourselves. Al starts to beat himself up and nails a moonsault through a table. Bob Holly comes out and Al hits him. Bob hits Al with a stick, and the two fight in the crowd. And then Al Snow hits Bob Holly with a steel chair. Bob wraps a chair around Al's head, and the refs separate the two. We then see Droz confronting Kevin Kelly backstage and attacks him for calling him punk. Steve Blackman pushes Droz. Next, we have the WWE champion, The Rock, defeating Steve Blackman after a rock bottom and a corporate elbow. Now the corporation come out for the gauntlet match against Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Stone Cold does pretty well. He defeats each member. First, he defeats Ken Shamrock. Then he takes out Test. Then he takes out Kane, Chyna, the Big Boss Man, and then the Big Boss Man attacks Stone Cold Steve Austin with nightstick shots. Vince McMahon walks in, takes off his shirt, and pins Stone Cold Steve Austin. Vince McMahon getting a pinfall victory over Stone Cold. After Vince pours beer on Stone Cold Steve Austin, the corporation holds Stone Cold Steve Austin in the corner as Vince gets in Steve's face, holds his face, and tells him he'll never be the WWE champion. So Stone Cold Steve Austin is definitely going to be out for revenge against Vince McMahon tomorrow night at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Before we go, our next episode will be dropping in a little bit. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube to stay notified when new content is created. Please hit the like bell. The more likes and subscribers we get, the more the channel will continue to grow and the more great content will come out. Thank you guys for following us on YouTube. If you want to just hear me, you can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcasts. Just search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. Give us a 5-star rating and let us know what you think in the comments. With that, stay safe and stay uncensored.